Hi, my name is Angie. I'm a travel nurse with Atlas. I've been a nurse for about 4 years now, and I've been traveling with Atlas for about 2 years in this coming January. I travel med-surg and I also do step-down unit. I'm at JK, so I have my sister-in-law that travels also, and she's been traveling with JK for quite a while. So she introduced me to him, and we hit it off really well. I love JK, and I just continue to stay with him with each contract. The pros of traveling that I've found, I like to be in different places. I like to not get wrapped up in the dirty parts of the hospital, so to speak, I guess, like the clicks and stuff like that. And as a traveler, you kind of don't have to deal with that. I really like that. I like seeing new places, just traveling around and being able to change every 13 weeks if I want to. And obviously the money is usually pretty good as well. I would say some of the more challenging things of traveling would be finding housing sometimes. That's kind of difficult. I've taken my time in each area and really researched where I go, so I make sure that I'm in a safe area that is cost effective. The other thing I would think, for me, it hasn't really been an issue, but I've heard other travelers talk about it a little bit. It's just you don't get a lot of orientation whenever you're a traveler, but I kind of love that part. I love not having to follow somebody around or somebody following me around for an extended period of time. I can kind of just be thrown in and just ask questions as I go. So I love JK. For one, he is a Christian, and I love that about him. We relate to that. As you can see, my hat, God's silliest goose. I love my hat. And that was really important to me, that he kind of shares those same views with me. And also, he's very responsive. I literally just texted him a few minutes ago about getting on to this, and he messaged me back right away. He's always easy to work with, and he listens to me and listens to my concerns and addresses those, and we just kind of roll with it. And well, I had a little bit of an advantage when I first started because my sister-in-law travels, so I could see her go through it in real time and ask her all the questions that I had before I decided to get into it. But I guess my advice would be just to be patient. It's not something that happens overnight. It takes a while to find that first contract sometimes, and you might go to that first contract and it just not work out, but keep trying, don't give up. It does get frustrating, whenever you're trying to look for that perfect contract. You're not always going to have a perfect contract. And another thing that I've noticed, a lot of people go to the online platforms to research and stuff like that, and there are a lot of nurses that talk negatively about facilities and stuff like that, but that's not always the case. You go in there with a fresh attitude and you're just positive. A lot of times you're going to make that experience. You're going to have your own, you come in like that, your experience is going to be a little different because you're positive about it. Not always, but most of the time. It's definitely JK. But other than that, the team that I've worked with, even like onboarding and all of that, like everybody has been so nice. I know us nurses can be a pain sometimes. I know us trying to get things in, and you guys got multiple people that you're trying to wait for things from and trying to keep everything in track. Like, I'm sure that can get frustrating on that end of it, but everybody that I have worked with has been amazing. They have been, patient and kind, and if they send a reminder because I haven't done something, 3 weeks in a row, it's never mean. They're always so nice about it. So everybody there has been really great. I would like to go eventually to Washington. I heard it's absolutely beautiful there. I would like to go to Maine as well, but I don't want to go to some of these places in the wintertime because I hate driving in the snow. So, but Arizona was on the top of my list too, and I did that at the beginning of the year. It was gorgeous there, just beautiful. So that was probably it, but I don't know. I pray about it and just tell God, put me where you need me. Just not in the wintertime where there's a bunch of snow. That's my only limit.